In this box are clip-on fingernails. It's kind of weird, but also pretty genius if it actually works. They have swappable tips, so you can either have kind of like a natural length nail, or you can click those off and put fatty long nails on. She too is the creator of these nails, and I've been seeing several different types of clip-on nails floating around on TikTok, which is so exciting that so many girlies are finally solving this age-old problem for us. Tell me this isn't the coolest thing. Wow! Because sometimes we want the aesthetic, and other times we want to be able to send an email without crashing out. And don't you worry, I'm planning on trying every single type of clip-on nail as they become available to determine which one is the best. I actually pre-ordered these 6 months ago. December 13th of 2024 to be exact, and they got here in June. But I get it, it's a small startup business. The other complaint that I've seen online about these is the price. They are $68 for the full set, which is still a good chunk of money, but honestly, it's still less than like going to the salon and getting your nails done. And they do this. Oh my gosh! This is the most excited I've been about a beauty product in a long time. They're such good quality, and the actual mechanism that slides in and out is just so smooth. They're brilliant. But the real test is going to be throughout this video, because I'm wearing them all day to see if they actually stay on. Are they gonna get gross? Because, yeah, that like seam in the middle does kind of look like a place that germs might thrive and multiply. And as this comment says, is the line in the middle of the nail going to PMO? Honestly, I think she did a really good job disguising the line with most of these designs. The black, you can kind of see it, but it's not bad. We have 10 more weird beauty products to try that will result in a very interesting final look at the end of the video, I think. All to find out, are these products worthlessly weird, or are they surprisingly slay? Next is a robot foundation machine. It reminds me of those robots that are in Vegas that mix your drinks for you, but this one mixes up your perfect shade, supposedly. I have actually waited years for this thing to become purchasable because I saw this TikTok video years ago, and it's supposed to combine the perfect amount of every single color to give you your perfect foundation shade. Women in STEM. The marketing is phenomenal. Like, I've been sold on this. The catch, because you know there's gonna be a catch, is this little thing costs $300 for the machine. And it does come with some cartridges, but I guess the cartridges only last like a month. And they're $20 to replace each. There's 6 of them. This could cost up to $120 per month. It better be the best foundation color I've ever had. All right, time to find out if this thing can create a better match than the foundation that I'm wearing right now. I just lost my first nail. It's my thumb. One soldier down. No! Another one? Middle finger. Dang it! That was so hopeful. Press the power button. Use fingertips to remove the back panel. Remove individual cartridges and shake vigorously. Oh gosh. Ah! Okay, we're just going to match up the cartridges with their little home. No! Nail number 3. I hope those are incorrectly, otherwise I fear this could be very messy. Oh my gosh! Now I connect it to the app. Okay, start a new scan. Okay, remove the wand. Okay, forehead, chin, and neck. Return. Oh, it's like magnetic. That's cool. Okay. Okay, that's my shade. I think it's a little dark, which is scary, but let's see! Make your match! Oh, that's scary. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna put my jar in. Close drawer. Oh, it looks like condiments. Mustard, mayo, ketchup. They didn't put any blue in. Wait, am I a warm tone girly this whole time? Okay, now I'm just supposed to mix it up thoroughly. I thought I would have been more neutral than this. Okay, moment of truth to see if it's a match. It's lighter than I thought it would be. That's good. Ooh. Okay, I've seen some people complaining that it's like really light coverage, but I actually feel like it's pretty good coverage. Like the actual foundation formula feels nice. I want to see how it compares to my foundation that I was wearing today though. So here's bold hue. Here's foundation I wore today. Okay, similar shade, but the one I'm wearing today was definitely cooler. Now I'm pretty impressed. Actually, I would say overall, it's a great match. It is definitely a little sheerer than I normally use, but definitely not bad. I feel covered. They claim that this amount that it dispenses is supposed to last a week. I used about a third of it, so it would last me probably 3 uses. So I used 15% of the base and then like 5 of everything else. Technically, this should last a couple months. I think one way to justify this being $300 is if it not only made foundation, but what if it could make me a lipstick shade and a bronzer and a liquid eyeshadow? That would be cool. I'm gonna scan something pink. I hope it works. Let's see. It vibrated. Okay. Okay. And the third one. Okay, it scanned it. But what's gonna happen? Oh my gosh, it's analyzing it. No way, I think it's gonna work. Oh my gosh, it scares me every time. Why? Why does it have to be such a jump scare? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited right now. Okay, okay, the formula already looks way different than our foundation one did. Let's mix it. Oh no. It looked so cute in the little image that popped up. See, that is not that. Okay, well, good to know. You can't make blush and lipstick and stuff. But all it had to do was do red and white. Like, that's not impossible. It's just brown. Well, at least we know it does different shades of brown, but, well, that was fun. Each of these products are going to get the official HopeScope Ruthless review. It nailed my foundation shade so perfectly, I almost forgave her for wiping out my bank account. It did refuse to make me a lipstick shade. I guess even machines have boundaries. Our next makeup product is Squishy Stretchy Blush. This brand is called Foco Lore, and I think it's a Chinese company. These are technically all marketed as highlighter, but they come in so many different shades. So we're gonna be using them as a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight. They're just squishy. I've even seen people take the whole thing out and just squish it, and it looks so satisfying. And honestly, the product looks beautiful too. I will say this website was being really shady. We tried to buy these, and our order kept getting canceled, but they kept like charging my bank account anyway, and my bank account would just block it. So we got scared and found them on Amazon, and they were 5 cents cheaper on Amazon anyway. They're $10 on the website. They were $9.95 on Amazon. These are vegan. They're supposed to not clog your pores. They're supposed to not clog your pores. Overall, the reviews are pretty good of this stuff. Wow, there's our bronze. That one's kind of weird, the multicolor. Our blush, that looks beautiful. And highlights. Wow! They're all named really fun shades though. It's all kind of like outer space, otherworldly themed. Starting with our bronzer, which is called Cookie Planet. Good does it. Squish. Yeah. You know what it kind of feels like is like kinetic sand. This bronzer in particular, this is the one I want to take out and squish together because it's multiple colors. Okay. This feels so wrong. The name is actually very fitting because it actually really feels like cookie dough. What the heck? Okay, now we squish it all together. It's like the world's messiest slime. Wow, it's pretty though. Yeah, I like the color now that it's all mixed. Okay, now we put it back. And then you're supposed to either apply it with your fingers or you can use a brush. I like it. It's a lot more subtle than I was expecting, but I feel like that's good. Okay, now that I'm all bronzed, let's try the blush next. The blush is called Pinkish Galaxy, which I feel like is very fitting. Ooh, pretty. Very light, but I like it. It definitely goes on light color-wise. It has more shimmer than the cookie one did, though. I bought it for the squish, but I'm actually really liking the product itself. Okay, now let's try the highlight. This one is called the Ice Planet. It is stunning. This one is the most satisfying to squish for some reason. It's like more pliable than the other ones. It looks like on. Oh, that's nice. This might be a better one to use my fingers, actually. Oh yeah, there we go. Cute. This one kind of comes as a shock to me, but this is a 10 out of 10 product. It's just fun. The product is beautiful. Weird but genius, I say. If slime and makeup had a baby, it would be this. The color is stunning and it's budget friendly enough to justify buying every shade. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I have been trying to hunt down this iPhone-shaped eyeshadow palette for so long. I think it's so cute. It's kind of like those makeup phones that we had when we were little that you get at like Claire's and stuff, but back then they were a flip phone that would open and have makeup in it. But this is like the modern version because it's iPhone shaped. I searched forever. Like it seems like something that should just be on Amazon, but no. There's nobody in the US that sells them. And I wonder if it's like a copyright issue, but they sell like toy iPhones. What's the difference between a toy iPhone and a makeup iPhone? I don't know. Anyway, I finally found a seller on Alibaba that is selling them for $2.65. However, the catch is you have to buy a minimum of 192 of them. So that's exactly what we did. In here is 22 kilograms of iPhone eyeshadow palettes. I think we got the variety pack, so we should have every color, which is fun. All right, so it's 16 packs of these boxes. Oh my gosh, I hope they're not broken. Okay, so one side is just a mirror, obviously, but the other side, ooh, it's all in one piece. We love to see it. Some of them are broken, which doesn't really come as a surprise. We also have a gray one. Ooh, and it's different shades. Okay, I was wondering that. If just the iPhone was a different shade, or if the palettes are different, and they are. That's fun. The gray one is definitely the best out of all of them. Slight upgrade from the phone case that we got that one time. It wasn't even makeup. Nice. I didn't even know they still made these awful little things. Yikes. Honestly, it's like the exact size. I am so happy right now. This is so cool. Oh, did I just lose another nail? I did. No. Guys, I'm like doing basic tasks, like opening things. I'm down. Lost half of them. Wow, that's a nice mirror. Okay, it is kind of hard to like use the palette and the mirror at the same time, so 2 iPhones here. Let's start with this creamy brown. Okay, I know I'm only on the first color, but this is not a bad eyeshadow. And then maybe some of this like cute orangey pink in the middle. Okay, we got a little bit of fallout. Let's try this purple. No. Creamy purple? Let's see, that one's better. Yeah, the shimmers are just not it, but the other ones are good. Is it the best eyeshadow I've ever used in my life? Absolutely not, but the presentation of it is the cutest thing. I'm so happy I finally got these. I don't know what I'm gonna do with 190 of them, but this is my gift to everybody I know in my life for the rest of my life. It's been my dream to have one of these, and now I have 192. The color payoff is mid, and a few shades showed up looking like they lost a fight with the delivery truck, but my heart is full. I think this is the best unusual beauty product look so far of all these videos. Normally by this point in the video, it's a completely disaster. I am a little bit nervous for this next product, but I am risking my face and my skin to try all these beauty. You watching on TV, yes you Hannah. All you have to do is swipe up on your remote and click over to my little face to subscribe. As you know, we have tried many different bubbling face masks on this channel over the years, and they're usually a pretty interesting experience. But I came across this She Glam mask that is a bubble lip mask specifically for your lips. One of the most interesting things I've ever seen. Technically, I think that it bubbles up and it like exfoliates. However, I think She Glam fully stopped selling to the US, so this is nearly impossible to get. But I went on the hunt for something similar, and on Amazon I found this. The brand is Ryrie, and it looks like it's supposed to do the exact same thing. It uses soft micro bubbles that gently remove dead skin. The videos are so dramatic, like the before and after, so we'll see if it does anything. I guess it uses fruit acids to do the exfoliating, which is promising, I guess. The reviews on this stuff are actually pretty good, except for Kim. She was sent an empty container, so hopefully we fare better than Kim did. It says, put an appropriate amount on your lips. That's not very specific. Here's a before of my lips. We'll see if it does anything. Oh, it does kind of smell lemony. Okay, now I just wait 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah, I feel like it's working already. I feel it. No, they're starting to pop. So I think it's at its extent of bubble. It worked? I don't know why it's so patchy though. Like certain sections bubbled up and others didn't. Okay, now you're just supposed to massage it and then wipe it off with a tissue. My lips feel about the same, a little bit softer. Do they look any different? Honestly, I kind of like it. Kind of gives the same effect as like a sugar scrub. Cute. The bubbles tickle just enough to remind me I'm alive. The lemony scent is nice. It has all the smoothness of a lip scrub, but none of the mess. Our next product I think is so clever. This is a candle, but you light it, let it heat up and melt, and then you use the wax as like a body oil. Because